In the world of horror, one name stands unrivaled: George A. Romero, the godfather of zombies. Born in New York City in the February of 1940, George was a child of the silver screen, his imagination fueled by the fantastical worlds unfolding before his eyes. His passion for film led him to study at the Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, where he honed his craft and began his journey into the world of filmmaking. Before he introduced us to The Walking Dead, Romero cut his teeth on a different kind of set. He found work in the wholesome world of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, directing segments for the beloved children's show. This experience, though far removed from the grisly scenes he would later become known for, showcased his versatile talent and set the stage for his groundbreaking work in horror. But it was the dawn of the undead that would catapult Romero into horror history. 1968 marked a turning point in horror cinema, with Romero's groundbreaking film, Night of the Living Dead. This was no ordinary horror flick. It was a chilling social commentary wrapped in the cloak of a zombie apocalypse. The film introduced audiences to a new breed of horror, one that was as thought-provoking as it was terrifying. Romero's zombies were not the mindless, shambling creatures of old. They were a mirror, reflecting society's fears and anxieties back at us. The film tackled issues of consumerism, racial tension, and the fear of nuclear annihilation, all under the guise of a low-budget horror movie. This was Romero's genius. He used horror as a vehicle for social commentary, pushing the boundaries of what the genre could achieve. The film was a commercial success. But more importantly, it transformed the landscape of horror. It was the birth of the modern zombie movie, a genre that continues to thrive today. With this film, Romero didn't just scare audiences, he made them think, setting a new precedent for the genre. Romero's influence didn't end with Night of the Living Dead. His legacy continued to grow and evolve. With films like Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead, he further established zombies as metaphors for societal issues. These undead creatures were no longer just mindless monsters, but mirrors reflecting our fears, our prejudices, and our self-destruction. Romero's genius was in his subtlety, his ability to weave social commentary into the fabric of horror, making us think even as we were scared out of our wits. Filmmakers such as Edgar Wright, Quentin Tarantino, and Robert Rodriguez have all acknowledged his profound influence on their work. Each of them, in their own way, has carried forward Romero's tradition of using horror to hold up a mirror to society. Romero's vision of horror has left a mark on the genre, inspiring countless creators to follow in his footsteps. His legacy is far from dead. His influence has seeped into the very marrow of our culture, permeating the darkest corners of our collective imagination. Romero's zombies are more than mere monsters. They are enduring symbols of societal fears and anxieties. His work continues to inspire creators worldwide, his undead horde shambling onward in countless films, series, and novels. Romero's posthumous projects, such as Road of the Dead and the Living Dead novel, attest to the permanent fascination we hold for his brand of horror. We remain captivated by his apocalyptic scenarios that force us to question our own humanity. The zombie apocalypse, a concept Romero practically invented, keeps us on the edge of our seats, our hearts pounding with a mix of dread and delight. In the pages of horror history, George A. Romero remains the undisputed godfather of zombies, his influence echoing through the screams and moans of every zombie that shambles across our screens.